Fan Report. I'm Guy, the Hawaii Blues fan, and I'm your host on the show that is by a fan, for a fan, and about you, the fans. Today's a special day. That's right, it's Army versus Navy, the only college hockey football game that ever matters. Go Army, or go Army, what the fuck am I saying? Go Navy, beat Army, go Navy, beat Army, go Navy, beat Army. Hoorah! Yeah, and it's also the Blues playing the Blackhawks at home for the first time this season. That's right, we'll talk about that in a second. First, let's talk about what happened the other day against the Vegas Golden Knights. The Blues, who were 4-0-2 against the Knights and had never lost, continued that streak and are now 5-0-2. I had to think about that for a second. Really good game. Jacob Delarose made an incredible pass to McCachran to open the scoring at 4:52 in the first. The Knights got 2 more goals. Pescaretti does what he does. He gets one, shoots it in, it hits Bennington, bounces out. He gets the rebound, puts it back under Bennington's pads. Really nothing Bennington could have done about that. Carrier gets one at 12:28, an even strength goal. Then the second comes along and the Blues say, fuck you, Knights. They get goals from Sundqvist, Schwartz, and Thomas that were just, I mean, they didn't let up. They just kept firing the puck. They took a total of 17 shots. 17 shots in the second period and scored 3 goals. I've been talking about this for a while. They need to take more shots. They need to get pucks on net, and they need to limit the shots. They let Vegas have 13 shots in the first. Well, guess what? You let a team have 13 shots, especially one as good as Vegas, they're going to score goals, and that's why they scored 2. But in the second and third, they limited them to 8 shots. That's why Blues ended up winning this game 4-2, and it was the win that they needed. Sundqvist coming back. Oh man, Sonny was energized. He energized the entire team. And today, against the Blackhawks, we get Steiner back. Yeah, Steen's coming back. So let's talk about the Blackhawks versus the Blues. Steen's coming back, and unfortunately Walker got sent down. I was sad to see him go down, but I think he'll be back up, and if he does come back up, I think he'll stay up. The other huge news for today is Taylor Hall. Yesterday, when the Devils played the Avs in Colorado, Taylor Hall took the warm-ups and then was a healthy scratch for precautionary reasons. They're trading him. And the rumor is the 3 teams involved are St. Louis, Arizona, and Colorado. Wow. What a 3 teams, 3 of the top teams in the West fighting for him. Man, you don't envy Jersey at this point. And they're just going to start up in the ante until they get what they want. The rumor is that the trade is Jake Allen and Robert Thomas and a pick for Hall and one other player. I don't know. I don't know if you make that trade or not. I'm still kind of sitting on the fence. I really don't know if we need Hall. It would be nice to have a goal scorer, but he's a rental. Unless Hall has said he will come in and sign for money that is acceptable to us, I don't think he's worth it, to be honest with you. I really don't. That's just my opinion, and I'll leave it at that. Okay, Blues Blackhawks, tail of the tape. Our Blues are now 19-8-6. We have 44 points and are 5th in the league, 2nd in the division. The Avalanche have a game in hand and are 1 point ahead of us. Something to think about. Blackhawks, 12-14-6 for 30 points. They are last in the division and next to last in the conference. They are a reeling team. They are in trouble, and we'll talk about that in a second. The numbers that stick out to me is the Blues are superior, a better team. What the Blues have to do is score early and score often. The last time the Blues played the Blackhawks in Chicago, Jake Allen got a 4-0 shutout. The Blues scored early. Kind of took the wind out of the sails, and the Blackhawks stopped Patrick Kane's 15-game point streak. Well, let's talk about Patrick Kane. In the Blackhawks players, he's the only one that matters. If you look here, he has 14 goals, 22 assists for 36 points. He has almost double the amount of goals of anybody else on the team. He is 13 points ahead of the next person. One of the things that I've always thought about Kane was he was a selfish player. Well, since he's got no one to play around, he's not making anybody else around him better. That is an absolute truth. Stop him. Stop the Blackhawks. We proved that the other day. That's all there is to be said. You know, nobody else is contributing much more. No one else even has double digits in goals. On the Blues side of this, David Perron is leading the way, 12-18 for 30 points. O'Reilly's in there with 28. Oh, man, those two, God, I'd love to see those two just start clicking a little bit more. Shin has 26 points, and both Pietrangelo and Schwartz have 23. Okay, time to talk about the goalies. And goalies for this game are going to be important. Robin Leitner and Corey Crawford are splitting duties with Chicago. And I get that because they're not a good team right now. Corey Crawford overall is probably the better goalie. However, the concussion things he had, the missing last year and that, has made him take a huge step back. Leitner has had a decent season, but not having a good defense in front of him is hurt. I expect Leitner to start today. I have not seen the starting lineups. Leitner is 6-6-4 with a 2.86 and a 9.26. Bennington, this will be his first start ever against the Blackhawks. He is 14-6-4 for a 2.43 and a 9.21. I absolutely expect Bennington to come out and shine tonight. If the defense can limit the shots, which I'm pretty sure they do, you could see another shutout. I don't see it, but you could see another shutout. The Blues are that much better of a team. With Steen coming back, that absolutely helps. Sundqvist being back helps. So what do I think is going to happen? Plain and simple, a Blues win. That's right. In the group, I put 5-2, and I'm going to stick with it. Let's go Blues! Slap a Blackhawks fan in the face today. They're going to need it. Okay. Normally this is a segment where I do about the fans, but I got to say something, guys. This is going to kind of be on a personal note. This show is I do it, but it's for you, and it's about you. And it's a lot of energy that I have to put into it. And right now I have no fan, no tat, and no pet. So what do? I got to skip it, and it hurts. My views have dropped heavily. They have gone from over 200 views to 35. You know, I don't know what else to do. You know, to me, that's that just says that the show's not that good. Well, if it's not, fuck it. I don't care. It's my show. I'm going to do what I want to do. I'm going to do it as long as I want to do it. I'm going to do it the way I want to fucking do it. You watch it, you watch it. You don't, you don't. I'm still going to do it. I'm still going to have a good time doing it. Fuck it. That's my way. Well, guys, I love you. You got to know that. Go Navy. Beat the living crap out of Army today. Aloha, mahalo, and I'm bleeding blue with you. And who else is?
My name is Jackson. Hawaii Blues fan, and we're bleeding blue with you. Let's go Blues! Let's go Blues! Let's go Blues!